Hello, I'm Dr. Barry, and today I wanted to give a few tips to parents about social media. So, kids are always going to be better at navigating social media than adults. It's hilarious when I see products that say, if you're having trouble with this electronic device, ask a 6 year old. Because for some reason, technology, like the younger you are, the faster you pick it up. And so the same thing goes with social media. The only problem with that is that sometimes kids can find their way around some of the limits and boundaries that parents set, or they may say or do something on social media that they wouldn't have done in real life. So, tip one is safety. Making sure that your child understands that everyone they interact with online is not always who they say they are, and to never give out their real name, address, school, any identifying information to a stranger online. And I would define stranger as someone that they have never met in real life, someone who they've only interacted with online. Also, with safety, making sure that if someone sends them something inappropriate or says something inappropriate to them, that there are clear lines of communication that your child will come and tell you. So many times kids get messages and sometimes they may be afraid of their parents' reaction. And so here's another tip for parents that's right under safety is when your child tells you something that makes you extremely upset, please fake it. Because if you have a big reaction, sometimes that may cause them to not come to you next time. And so try to stay as calm as possible so that they keep talking and keep telling you what's going on so you get all the information so that then you can talk to them later or so that you can follow up on whatever information that you've received. Tip two is to talk with your child about how they will handle it when someone asks them for something inappropriate, especially if it's someone that they're close to or that they're friends with. And so coming up with what they will say back, whether that's my parents are always in my phone or whatever you say, talking with your child about how they'll handle that situation up front is very important. Tip three, encouraging your child to block people that are bullying them, annoying them, that are not having appropriate interactions with them. Often what I've seen in my own practice is that kids and teens will continue to go back and forth with people that are not any good for them and that may be causing them to get more angry, and they'll just continue to go back and forth. And so if someone isn't a good influence or isn't a good person in their life, to just go on ahead and unfriend them, unfollow them. And if they keep trying to come at them, to just block them. And sometimes it's been an issue because some platforms have group chats where the person may not want to talk to someone in that group chat and people keep adding them back to chat. And so again, just communication with your child is going to be key. I'm really concerned because sometimes a child sees something or something happens on social media and then they react in a way that's harmful to themselves and no one was aware of what was going on. And so that's why I'm really pressing the importance of communication. Also just noticing any changes in your child and then getting a little nosy if you have to. That's what I would do. For me, you get privacy once you're out of my home. I had a friend say, if my thumb doesn't open the phone, because that's my phone, that's not your phone. So just making sure that you have access to your child's phone and that you're able to check things. This is my recommendation. You don't have to go with it, but I don't recommend that kids have their phones by their beds at night. So many times kids stay up all night FaceTiming or talking or texting, snapping or whatever, or have a parent feature where you're able to shut the phone down so that they're not able to use it during certain times. I know with iPhones, you're able to do that, and I'm sure there are other features on Androids or other types of phones where you're able to shut phones down between critical periods of time. My next tip is to make sure to remind your child that what they do online is forever. Even if they try to delete things or try to take things back, once they press send, they can't get it back from the people that they sent it to. And some people have gotten into real serious legal trouble over sending threats online. And I'm totally for that. If your child receives a threat, make sure that you follow up with the authorities, notify the school if it's someone from your child's same school, because those are serious things and they should be taken seriously. And every now and then, the child involved really didn't mean it. They just said something in the heat of the moment. But still, there can really be some serious consequences for making those types of statements. My next tip is whatever social media you're on, your child probably isn't. And so trying to have a family member or cousin or if a friend having communication with other people in their lives where if someone sees something that's inappropriate, they will reach out to you and let you know so that you can address it. And every now and then, people are really struggling with deep things and they really need to talk with a professional, with their doctor, or with their pastor. They really need to talk to someone. So those were just some quick tips. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.